EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. So the offense set to work for the first time in this one. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his fourth NFL campaign.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad, and I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception, but I think if he continues to improve his decision making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time.
Es el teléfono de Mao. No sé qué quieres tú, pero cálmate. Ahí está el tuyo, usa el tuyo.
Back to the air once more on second down. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. A gain of 4, and it's third down. The shotgun snap. He'll look. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Team comes on. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
So as he takes the field, Mike, he's coming off an incredibly productive game, and it's really the 4 touchdowns that stands out to us. But to him, all he could think about all week is eliminating the 2 interceptions. He told us, he said, I have to continue to be productive and have the positive plays, but at the same time, I've got to do a better job eliminating the negative.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here we go, Shaq, let's go. Once again, it's Genty. And the defense there to meet us. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. Play action, he'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Buccaneers offense going to take over now for the second time. Greg, they say flush a game after you lose, right? But when you built up all year for the opener and you get blown out, is it even harder to flush for players?
Well, certainly that's the question, Mike. And regardless of how much...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Harder. He had a sack in the opener last week. He's got another one here. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his tight end, Arante Gatson, the second. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll throw out of the gun. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return. Able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week one at home. Your fans are into it. Hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
Open man down to the 43-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
Tag! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
On the handoff, this is Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again with Genty. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year. Play a tight game and lose. It kind of changes the feeling coming into this week.
Yeah, it certainly does, and if you're not careful, what's that cardinal rule? You don't want one loss to turn into 2, one bad play to turn into 2. The best teams in this league, Mike, they have an uncanny ability that regardless, good or bad, blowout or close one from the previous week before, it doesn't lead into the next week's work and ultimately the next week's game. So we'll find out, were they able to learn from the good? And there certainly was a lot of it. But can they move forward today and not let the disappointment of last week trickle into today?
Back run on 1st down, lost a couple, so it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience. Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.